The Hawks on their way to the locker room earlier, hoping to send their fans home happy tonight. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Barnes out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Dick in at the 2.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
First team foul.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And it's Phoenix's ball. It's a three-point game. Pass to Okongwu. Fires for 3. The shot that time not on target. Covered by Okongwu. Henderson kicks to Williams. And stolen by Booker. And here we go. Booker heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, you can see this guy is improving as a two-way threat. Devin Booker active on the defensive end and finishes nice.
And stolen by Okongwu. Green with the ball. Now Henderson defending. Bangs home the trifecta.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's Shepard. Okongwu grabs the board. Phoenix has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Barnes can't get it to go.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Williams kicks to Henderson. And stolen by Booker. Shoots over Henderson. Okongwu. Great positioning on the putback. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Shepard with the ball. Now Green defending. To halt the run, Williams' shot is off. For Phoenix, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Pass to Dick. Back to Booker. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And that's what I like about Devin Booker in the two-man game. This guy doesn't force anything. He always makes the right basketball play.
And let's take this chance now to break out the list of the league's leading teams in the steals department. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
That's 2 things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
Pass to Dick. Back to Booker. Barnes the screen. No good with the triple.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. Now, I asked Coach about what he has in store to try and slow down Devin Booker. He laughed and told me they've lost sleep over how to defend him. They mentioned how, with and without the ball, Devin can hurt you. So Booker will have their total focus on defense. And Devin will have our total focus as well. Devin?
Thanks, David. Pass to Dick. Back to Booker. And that one is off.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Barrett, no good. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Doris, something R.J. Barrett can do well is put stress on that defense with his three-point shooting.
Well, he's a little bit of a streaky shooter, Kevin, but it never affects his confidence. This guy just keeps coming at you and keeps believing in himself. Historically, his shooting gets better over the course of the season.
Williams sets a screen for Shepard. Inside, and Williams with the stuff.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Dick passes to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the layup. Booker's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker on the interior. It matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Booker. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Right around 25 points per, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch. Someone the other players look up to.
Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Dick misses the three. The Hawks trail by 3. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Barnes outside. Pass to Okongwu. Now Dick. Barnes finds Green. Okongwu with the screen for Green. Buries it from three-point range.
Boy, you have to respect the intelligence of Draymond Green. He does such a good job exploiting the pick and roll.
Out to Barrett. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Sharp comes in for Okongwu. And it's Pritchard in for Dick.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Mark Williams. And the Suns also making a change. Crowder, he's checked in for Green. Doors, for front offices, with the season starting to wind down, what's important now?
Yeah, their focus shifts depending on the season. And right now, with the season sort of dwindling, first and foremost, the draft lottery is important. The draft will occur over the course of the summer. So talent evaluation of those all-important college kids, the European players, but also you're evaluating your roster. What has worked? What do we need to change? There is always so much to look at if you are trying to put a team together.
Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
And that one's good by Henderson.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Anthony Melton comes in for Shepard. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for D'Angelo Russell.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Crowder, the pass to Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, that's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
At the elbow, it's Barrett. Back to Henderson. Barrett finds Henderson. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Barnes passes to Crowder. Here's Pritchard. Henderson defending to the middle. And the dunk by Barnes.
At his position, Scotty Barnes going to set a lot of screens. You have to understand how to roll and get open. He does exactly that.
Pass to Porter. Gafford trying to break free. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. The Suns trailing. Crowder the screen. Here's Pritchard. Barnes screen on Melton. Down low. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Hey, Doris, how has Scotty Barnes advanced his game since being named Rookie of the Year back in 2022?
Well, all the physical skills are there for him. Tremendous athlete, cross-positional defensively. I think what happens for young players is they start to read the progressions of the game more quickly. Now you can put the ball in his hands, let him be a decision maker. This guy is a stat stuffer.
That's good from Barnes. When you think about Scotty Barnes, Doris, it's amazing how good he already is.
Kev, it's remarkable that he can affect almost every aspect of the game at a high level, meaning he can guard the opponent's best player, but he can also fill up the box score on the offensive end. Points, assists, rebounds, he can do it all. How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Gafford throws it down.
Boy, Gafford gets off his feet quickly, and the pass is absolutely perfect.
Crowder sets a screen for Barnes. Crowder feeling it out a bit. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Porter.
Well, make no mistake, Crowder has got great strength inside. The defense can get physical. It doesn't matter.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
The Suns making a switch here. Out Everybody's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
I just have so much respect for how Jay Crowder plays the game. This guy works so hard for every single minute he's out there, and you love seeing that. You know, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to talk to his guy.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Here's Pritchard. Scoreless thus far. It's Crowder on the wing. Clock at 6. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Barry.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by. Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put into.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream. Russell looking it over. Pass to Porter. Back to Russell. Lets it go from 14. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Out left to the wing. There's the pick. Into the lane. Fires the three. A three-pointer is right on target. 5 points in the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple. Outside
Porter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And at 6'10", Porter is a threat to score inside, which is why the defense trying to rough him up a bit.
And Porter drops them both. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Russell. Sharp with a screen on Melton. To the inside. A three. Another three for Phoenix.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Outside Russell. The wing jumper off target. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Hawks lead by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
Phoenix has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. They've got Porter, Shepard out there with Henderson, then it's Williams. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Here's Booker, pass to Okongwu. Williams with the block. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And here are the Suns now. Shot clock at 2. Shoots from the high post. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Henderson. Lets it go from 14. And the jumper is on the mark. Henderson's got 6 points.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Barnes, screen on Henderson. Pritchard passes to Barnes. Booker with it. Back to Barnes. Porter with the steal. In the corner, Henderson with it. Pass to Shepard. Henderson outside. Puts up a deep three. Booker pulls it in.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Henderson dishes to Williams. Henderson looking it over. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And that one's good, Barnes.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Henderson finds Williams. Now Shepard. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Drops in the tray. He's got 11.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Booker the pass to Barnes. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. For 3, it's rebounded by Dick. Suns have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Right side, Green. Over in the corner, Barnes. Got a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Here's Dick. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Dick's got his second bucket of the night. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Porter against Barnes. Fires, high post, and the Hawks getting another basket right there.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Barnes finds Okongwu. Dick with it. Pass to Barnes. Outside, Green. Barnes sets a screen for Green. Shot clock at 5. And here's Booker from the arc. Will not drop. He's shooting 3 for 8 and not happy about it. In the corner, Henderson with it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Okongwu, the pass to Barnes. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. When you look at the game of Mark Williams, Doris, what impresses you the most?
Well, probably his size and athleticism. That combination makes him an immediate fit. He understands which shots to take on the offensive end, seems to have a great feel for how to position himself on the defensive end and how to mix it up on the glass.
Green kicks to Okongwu. Booker looking around. the Suns missing. Atlanta leading by 4. Henderson for 3. Rebound by the Suns. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd. Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. The field for the three-point contest is about to be finalized. And I'll tell you, we have some shooters here who are going to make this year's event a very heated competition.
Kevin, it always is. There's more pride involved in the three-point contest than in any other part of All-Star Weekend. Each one of those guys wants to prove they are the best shooter in the world.
Well, if you look at Booker, he's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend. But, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
The voting is just about over, so we'll keep updating you on how it's going. Some very deserving names at the top of this year's list.
Yeah, no problems with the voting thus far. I think the fans and media have done their homework and picked the best shooters in the league.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Here now, the 2K leaderboard, showing us the best passing teams in the NBA over the course of the last month. The Suns 5th.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Checked in for Michael Porter. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Shepard. Sharp's checked in for the Suns. Melton finds Henderson. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Williams, a screen on Green. Down low. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Booker against Henderson. And the shot goes down. Booker's got 10 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Started by Green. To the paint. Williams passes to Barrett. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And Williams throws it down.
Well, critical in the pick and roll that you be able to deliver the ball in a timely spot and in the right position. And R.J. Barrett does just that.
Sharp, that's good. Sharp's got his second bucket of the night.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Now, here's Melton. Dick defending. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Melton.
And now a quick review at the numbers for Barnes. Averaging 22 points per, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right. He can do a little bit of everything for this team. And it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Daniel Gafford comes in for Williams. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Scoot Henderson. Sharp sets the pick for Booker. They get the rebound. Here's Dick. Offline with his three. Russell with it. Outguarded by Booker. Barrett wide open. He fires. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Suns leading by 3. Barnes down low. Barrett covering. Dick finds Green. Sharp sets the pick for Booker. Pass to Sharp. Here's Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Both free throws good from Green.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Melton kicks to Gafford. Outside, Russell. Back to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Emphatic finishes are becoming routine for Mr. Gafford.
For Phoenix, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Jay Crowder's checked in for Draymond Green.
Jay Crowder.
Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4. And Atlanta has possession. The Suns beat them last time these two teams met in Phoenix.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
There at the pass to Melton. 6 on the shot clock. There's the steal. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it. The fast break chance. Pass to Pritchard. Just 5 to shoot. Crowder from outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The 3 ball, too critical in today's NBA.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
For the screen on Crowder. To the middle. Shots good by Gafford. Gafford's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Pass to Pritchard. They set the pick. On the top of the key, the shot's good. He's got 9. There's 1:26 left to play here in the half. Melton passes to Gafford. Crowder against Barrett. Back to Russell. Screen by Gafford. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
It's Crowder on the wing. Barrett covering. Takes a 3. A shot by Pritchard, no good. The Hawks trailing. 43 seconds left in the second quarter. And they take the lead. Barrett's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Atlanta.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pritchard, and that one goes long.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Outside, Russell. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
Here's Pritchard. He got it up. Oh, big time play.
And a huge 3 there to chop the lead down as we go.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing.
And let's move to some Thanks for joining us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. Devin Booker out there with Dick. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Draymond Green, and it's Barnes in at the small forward position. And here's Anderson. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They lead by 1, and it's Williams throwing it down.
Just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
Booker against Henderson. It's stolen by Barrett. Henderson outside. At the elbow, it's Barrett. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
Well, R.J. Barrett comes with an aggressiveness and assertiveness. This guy wants to capitalize on the defender's mistake. Nice.
First trip to the line for him here.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
And he sinks the second.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
Pass to Barnes. 5 to shoot. Back to Green. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside, Barrett. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Dick finds Booker. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Barnes against Barrett. Yes, that goes in. Barrett's got 12.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Booker with no one around. Off target from three-point range.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
Here's Barrett. That one wide left. Suns trail by 4. Booker with it. Picked up by Shepard. Booker taking the hit.
If Devin Booker's cooking, it's a wrap, folks. This guy makes the game look easy.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And the slam by Williams.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Outside, Green. Pass to Barnes. Driving inside. Dick can't get it to go.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Henderson kicks to Williams. Guarded by Green. Pass to Barrett. The tray. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Dick with it. Picked up by Shepard. Now, here's Okongwu. Booker outside. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Williams a screen. Inside. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Booker dishes to Okongwu. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Okongwu's now got 6.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Down low. Henderson outside. Pass to Williams. And here's Barrett for the 3. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Barnes outside. Booker against Henderson. Shoots the 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Throws one up, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Boy, look at how confident R.J. Barrett is on the interior, right in his sweet spot.
That free throw, no good.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for Atlanta. Here's Dick. 5 points in the game. Pass to Okongwu. The kick out to Barnes. And the 3 ball is good. 16 points for him.
How quick with that shot off the catch was Scotty Barnes. My goodness, defense didn't have a chance to react.
Porter passes to Barrett. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. And Phoenix making a change here. Bodies checked in. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Pass to Shepard. Shot clock at 6. Over Dick. Henderson outside. Here's Shepard. Dick defending. Shepard the pass to Porter. For 3, Henderson. Phoenix grabs the miss. Okongwu's now got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Okongwu. He's guarded by Williams. Dick finds Barnes. To the paint, poke loose. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Mark Williams.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
So for the Hawks, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Williams. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Shepard. And it's Russell in for Henderson. Hawks passing it around. Right side, Russell. Here's the 3. Goes back up. In deep, Gafford drops it in. Gafford's got the lead up to 6 now for Atlanta.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for Phoenix. Pass to Pritchard. To the middle, looking for Sharp, and he gets it there. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Right side, Russell. The rebound by Sharp.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Can't connect from short range. The Hawks leading by 3. On the wing, Porter. Defended by Crowder. Pass to Melton. Here's Russell. To the inside. Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Team starter.
Pass to Pritchard. Here's Roddy. Porter with a block.
Good work on the defensive end for Porter Jr. Timing things just right there to get the block.
And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And stolen by Sharp. Here's Pritchard. He has 6. For the tie, gets the three-pointer to fall. Pritchard's got 9.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Melton. 6 to shoot. Outside, Porter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Phoenix has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Russell for the lead. Here's Roddy. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Now, here's Melton. He's covered closely. Gafford sets the pick for Barrett. To the middle. Wants to get it to Gafford and does. And good that time. Gafford's got 6 in the quarter.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Well, Daniel Gafford has carved out, Doris, a role in this league with his hustle, his intensity, and his rim protection.
All of those things you just mentioned, Kevin, are skills. He plays hard on both ends. Gafford can defend the paint. He's going to crash the glass. He's going to run the floor. Listen, figure out how you can fit and do your job.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Russell. Yeah, the step back, and that's good off the glass that time. He's got 11.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Porter kicks to Russell. There's the 3. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And it's 8 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Arguably the most dangerous weapon in D'Angelo Russell's arsenal. This guy is a problem for the defense.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 11. Puts it up. Atlanta with the rebound. Gafford's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Barrett. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, one thing you love about R.J. Barrett is he is a scorer at heart. This guy will hunt shots. He's going to be aggressive. And when he gets on a roll, look out, guys.
And he makes the first.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so Barrett nails both of them. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the third. Outside Crowder. Booker against Melton. No good from Booker.
And they continue to control the glass.
Screen by Russell. Back to Melton. Fires the three. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to.
What a performance from R.J. Barrett. He has been the story for the...
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just...
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Henderson. He's out there with D'Angelo Russell. Mark Williams is out there with Shepard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Booker. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
Someone who utilizes that mid-range part of the floor to extreme efficiency, Devin Booker.
By Green. Down low and stolen by Okongwu. Dick with it. Russell's there. On the wing, Barnes. Over Shepard. Second shot opportunity. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Okongwu.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Out to Russell. From past the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Booker. Now Dick to take the lead. It's the 3-point bomb. And the Suns lead by 2.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
The Hawks working the ball around. Outside Russell. To end the run, there's Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
And slick dish there in the pick and roll. Russell showing his elite feel for the game.
Pass to Barnes. A 3-ball. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. That free throw missing. Michael Porter, he's checked in for D'Angelo Russell. And the second free throw, good.
It should be a 2-point lead, but they'll be satisfied to have edged into the lead.
Outside, Green. Pass to Dick. Outside, Green. Green with a screen on Porter. Here's Barnes. Rebound, Atlanta.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Now Shepard. Now here's Henderson. Atlanta again missing. Porter against Barnes. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. High arcing shot. It's good.
Wow, soft touch from Barnes. He's trying to develop the floater game now. I see you, Scotty.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. Coach is not happy with that 3-point battle. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
Thank you, David. Pass to Okongwu. That's tipped out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Henderson passes to Shepard. Three-pointer. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Booker, no good. The Hawks leading by 4. To the paint. Pass to Henderson. No block shot. Great tee that time from Green. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Suns. He's given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter, and he comes up with the deuce.
Well, that's what you call a tough 2, because if you're in the lane at D-Book size, you never know what could happen.
Shepard with the ball. Here is Porter, covered by Barnes. It's Williams, high post. In the corner, Henderson with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Suns trail by 4. Booker outside. Shoots over Henderson. Shots good by Booker. Booker's got 6 points in the quarter. The Hawks have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. That one, no good.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
For 3, Henderson. Okongwu grabs the board.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Back to Barnes. Booker outside. Over Henderson. A putback. Rebounded by the Hawks. Now here's Porter. Pass to Henderson. Over Green. And Henderson gets it to go on the assist from Porter. And the Hawks lead by 4. Barnes against Porter. Barnes right side. Here's Green. Takes it out to Booker. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Exceeding. Shepard the pass to Porter. Henderson outside. And that one, good. Now it's a 6-point Hawks lead.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Booker. Now Dick. Booker with it. Henderson defending. Booker going to work inside.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First one falls for Pritchard. He's checked in for Devin Booker. So he gets them both. Here's Barnes. Outside, Green takes the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Henderson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Suns trail by 6. To the left wing. The kick out to Barnes. Green with a screen for Barnes. Fires from deep. Rebound Atlanta. Williams is...
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it. I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Dick passes to Pritchard. Over quarter. Pritchard gets the bucket.
And he's someone the defense should be keying on, especially in this moment.
I think he takes that kind of defense as a sign of disrespect, and he was more than happy to accept the challenge.
Pass to Williams. Inside. Here's Henderson. Good. The nice assist for Williams. And that's 21 points from Scoot Henderson.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
On the wing, Barnes. Second chance effort. Yep, that one goes in there. Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
And the Hawks making a change here. Barrett's checked in. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Suns. They trail by 7. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Green with a screen on Barrett. The drive by Barnes. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Green with a screen on Barrett. Here's Barnes. Nice D from Barrett. The Hawks leading by 9. In the corner, Henderson with it. Another shot, and it's sent back by Okongwu. From deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Outside, Green. That one doesn't drop. Atlanta's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And that one's good by Henderson.
Part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Here's Pritchard. Henderson defending. To the inside. It's deflected. Okongwu finds Green. Just 5 on the clock. Green, the screen. Here's Barnes. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Barnes has got 22.
We know Scotty Barnes will embrace the physicality. That score is about concentration.
Atlanta leading by 10.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Atlanta.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for R.J. Barrett.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
They double him with Green. Williams sets a screen for Henderson. Connects from three-point range. 30 points from Scoot Henderson.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's Pritchard.
Hawks down. Mark Williams. His second. Team first. Shooting.
The first one falls.
Pritchard. At the line for 2.
And so he's able to get one of two. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and